Hey guys, it's Eric with Dempsey's Resolution Fitness at dempseysresolution.com, and I wanted to talk to you guys today about portion control and portion sizes, right? Everybody's talking about portion control and how, it's crazy out there in the fast food industry with these giant 52-ounce drinks and supersized fries and quadruple burgers and all that. And that is true. That is insanity out there. And if you ate that multiple times a day, you'd be huge. You'd be obese. You'd have metabolic syndrome and you'd be dead, in a very short amount of time. But we're talking about when you eat good, healthy, whole foods, it's a totally different animal when you talk about portion control. When they talk about a fist size of that, a palm size of this, a thumb of that, those are good guesstimates, and good examples for using, eyeballing your food on your plate. But do you have any idea of what you're supposed to be eating in the first place? See, for nutrition trained people and people who are educated in the topic, portion control means eating the right amount of the right stuff at the right time. That's what it really means. It doesn't mean reduce your calorie intake, okay? So that's only for people who that applies to. The majority of people need to eat the right amount of the right stuff at the right time for them, okay? But portion control in the weight loss world means to cut back and make things smaller, okay? So I'm going to show you an example of my meal today. This is my portion control, okay? So here's my meal today. This is my first meal after I stopped my intermittent fasting for the day. I broke my fast, and this is my first meal. And I have a steak, I have baby tomatoes, and I have avocado. And you can see that's a full-size dinner plate, and that's a big steak. There's a bunch of avocado, that's a whole chopped up avocado, and that's a handful of baby tomatoes. And I'm going to eat all of this in one sitting. Okay? That's my portion control. The portion control is protein, fat, and carbs. You can see by the size, the way I do portion control is the plate method. Okay? I have the steak taking up the biggest portion of the plate. Okay? I have the fat taking up the next biggest portion of the plate. And then I have the carbs, which is the tomatoes, taking up the smallest portion of the plate. Okay? That's my portion control. And that's approximately a macronutrient ratio of 50% protein, 30% fats, 20% carbs, which can be manipulated however you want, however you need, depending on your goals. But for today's Sunday, so it's my most inactive day. So I do my carb cycling by meal, and so this meal is low carb. Now, if I was getting ready to work out, or if I was getting ready to just finish workout, post-workout, I might have a whole bunch of fruit and vegetables, cut the slice of meat in quarter or half, and only have a couple slices of avocado. Okay? That's how you do macronutrient manipulation and carb cycling on your plate by meal based on your activity level. But it's not portion control. Here's my hand, right? So palm size, this steak takes up, takes up a lot more than my palm. Okay, that's a couple palms full. Okay. And the avocado, it's higher fat because I'm not real active right now and I want a bunch of protein and a bunch of fat and a little bit of carbs. And then later on, I can change that based on my activity level. But this is how I teach people to do things, because this is simple. It's not about, a fist size of this or a palm size of that. It's about your plate. How much do you need? Okay? Because you need more. When you're eating good foods, it's harder to get more calories out of this kind of food than it is out of fast food. Yeah, if you get a supersized, double Whopper meal, you can bust 1,500, 2,000 calories pretty easy, right? But I need to get close to 3,500 calories a day at least, right? So for me to eat big with good kind of food like this, it's hard. I need meals like this. Okay, so you got to figure out what do you need. Okay, because it's not what somebody tells you. It's not some generic, you know, oh, you need 1,200 calories and do more cardio. You need to figure it out. Okay, so I'm going to be launching a series of videos coming up talking about how to convert calories to grams, how to measure your grams, how many grams per kilogram of body weight do you need for protein, fat, and carbs. I'm going to be talking about how to calculate your basal metabolic rate, your total daily energy expenditures, and how to figure it all out step by step, because there's a lot to it when you want to actually have it written down. And for people who don't count calories and don't think you need to do anything of that, what you always see them doing though, right? They'll count calories on the treadmill. How many calories did I burn during, aerobics class? Well, if you don't know what's going on with this plate, then you don't know, what's the point of counting your treadmill stuff. So anyway, I'll be coming here with more videos, but this is portion control to me, and eat big, lift heavy, eat big, eat good, train hard, and live healthy. And I'll be bringing you more soon. This is Eric with Dempsey's Resolution Fitness. You guys have a great day.